friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today we are unboxing the latest Wrong release. There are a lot of different things here, a lot of little pieces. So we're going to go through it all, take a look, and then we'll use something in this and create something. I don't know what yet because I'm not sure of everything that's here, but let's go ahead and take a look. We have a whole pack of things labeled my favorite things. We have some covers and divider combos. We have some refills of stuff and a seasonal Hobonichi sticker book. I don't use a Hobonichi sized planner, but even if you don't, this will be fun for you with some fun designs anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna push some things aside and we'll just start looking. So let's look at the covers and dividers first. These are 9-disc, so it fits a classic sized happy planner if that's what you're familiar with. But if you use a 10-disc or 11-disc planner, this is not going to fit. All right, so this is the Goal For It cover, and these are matte covers, so you can see these are not shiny at all. I think that's super cool. This line, these designs you might be familiar with because a sticker book and a PET washi tape box set came out a while ago for it. And so this is just matching that. I don't know if the stickers and tapes are still available or not, but you can always check on Wrong's site. By the way, this is all available now. This is so cute. Oh, I love that. So you, maybe not quite right now, but today, I'll post the time down below so that you can know when you can go shop if you choose to shop. And don't forget, code Amy Plans Things will always save you 10%. All right, these are very cute. I love the back sides of these. They are so fun with all the different patterns and textures and things. Okay, so that is the Goal For It cover and divider set. And then we've got this one, which goes along with the Everyday Memories or whatever it's called. There's a PET and washi tape box set that just came out in the Treasured Memories, that's what it's called, that came out on the last release, as well as the sticker book. So those might still be available because they just released last month. So this matches those. So again, the matte covers, and these are so pretty. I love how these are neutral. This is so pretty. I love all the textures again, just like all the little detail in these. So cool. All right, so there are 12 dividers in each of these, so you could set it up for a whole year of planners if you have an insert, or if you just want to switch out what you're currently using for the covers and dividers and put something new in. All right, so we've got all those. And now let's look at the inserts. So Wrong has had a couple of reading journals, a couple of sticker books, and tape sets for this. So this is the All Booked Up Journal 2 book review refill. So all it is 50 book review sheets. And so let's turn it like this, because you could do a 2-page spread like this. And there's going to be a favorite moment, page number. You can rate the content, expectation to reality, characters, and plot twists from 1 to 5. Quotes, put the book cover there by sticking it in, printing it out, and then do your little review. So that is what it looks like. And there are 50 total pages, all the same for that. It looks like the image switches back and forth for what's on this little part right there, but all the prompts are the same throughout. All right, so that is a refill, or you could be creating your own like book review journal just by grabbing this instead of the full journal. All right, then we've got hands off my PET tapes, and this is a pocket refill, 20 pages of refills. So this, let me grab my actual notebook for this so you can see how it works. So let's first grab a random pet tape. So this is a random pet tape. You can see that I have a lot here, a lot left, but when I start getting down and it's pretty empty, what I do is take them off the roll and put them into my little storage album. So this is my storage album, and you can see that I have this filled up pretty well with all the tapes that we're getting close to the end. This gives me more room in my drawers, but still keeps the tapes that I have loved and used a ton of in a place that I can easily find them. So this works pretty well. I do still have some spots left, so I'm not going to add the refills yet, but it certainly will be very helpful. So all it is 20 of these refills here. So how many discs does this have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 discs. So this is bigger even than a big sized Happy Planner. So there won't be a cover that you can use likely unless you grab the storage album as well, or if you already have this, you can stock up on that. Okay. A lot of things, you guys, a lot of different things today. All right, let's take a look at the seasonal Hobonichi sticker book. So this is designed to fit a Hobonichi cousin size, which, I mean, honestly, I've always wanted to try a Hobonichi, so maybe this will make me go out and buy one just to play with because it looks so fun. But okay, so we've got a snow theme. These look to be themes we've already seen, but it might be like a seasonal set of things. So all these boxes are designed to fit that particular planner. There are washi strips and little stickers and more decorative stickers and things like that. This week, important appointment, all the functional things that you might want as well. And then it goes to a new theme. So 2 pages per theme, it looks like. Here's a spring one. Very cute. Here's a beachy one. Also super cute. I love the wave washi strip right here. That is super fun. All right, here's a fall one. Here's Halloween. And if you like small stickers in whatever you're doing, even if you don't use a Hobonichi, this is the sticker book for you, because all these stickers in her other sticker books for these particular themes are bigger. So these are nice and tiny. All right, we've got Christmas here. This is all paper stickers, by the way, so far. All right, here is some more holiday stuff in a different color scheme. Is this one paper too? It looks a little different. Okay. Oh, this one is on a kind of opaque, like washi paper almost. So I guess all of these ones go back to the previous themes, but these are on the washi paper. So we've got spring again, we've got the beachy stuff again. Very cool. All right, here's fall. And then Halloween. All right, so that is it. It is 24 pages and this cute little sticker book. Okay, lastly, we've got this, which is my favorite things. There's a box set of tapes, a sticker book, and my favorite things, music and movies edition. And this is like a planner or journal or something. So let's take a look. Okay, we'll look at these last. We'll look at this first. All right, this journal belongs to, so this is a journal. And platform tracker, so if you're tracking your Netflix and Disney Plus and, you know, all the entertainment sites that you use, this is a place that you could store it. It has 2 sides of that. This is so cute. If you need me, I'll be binge watching. All right, so TV show tracker. So the title of the show, season, and episode. So you can write down when you've watched them. And then here, when you finish a show, you can put its name in here and then rate it. So here's our TV show stuff. Currently watching, you can just keep track of what you're going through. Your TV shows to watch, I almost said TBR, that's a book thing. TV shows to watch page, 2 pages of that. Show details, so once you've watched it or as you're going through it, you can put in a little picture clip here and write down some things about it. And then you can track an entire set of seasons here. That's cool. Okay. And then on the back, you can do some kind of review or art journal-y stuff based on what is on the front. That is cool. We've got a lot of pages for that. Is that? Yeah, lots of pages for that one. And then favorite shows, you can just make a list of your absolute favorites here. Okay, so one tab is for TV shows. Then we've got movie magic. We've got a movie tracker. And the tracker here in a different format, movies to watch list. Another movies to watch list again in a different format. And then we get to the movie reviews, which are similar to the show review pages. And then on the back, it has the content, characters, expectations versus reality, and plot thing again, and more review page. Okay. So, yeah, lots of pages for that, and then a favorites on the back page. Okay. Music tracker. So, songs and artists, you can put down like what you're listening to currently here in this different format. Currently listening to by month. Oh, with the little records. That is cute. Music to buy. If you're waiting for your favorite artists to come out with their next music, you can list it all here and check it off. And then playlists. So if you make seasonal playlists, you can write them down here to keep track, or playlists for an event you're planning, or things like that. Here's a different format for a playlist here. This is pretty cute. And then music review. So all of this stuff, music thumbnail, vocals, music, favorite parts, feeling. That's kind of cool. And then it just repeats them. So it's not a 2-page thing. It's a 1-page review. And yeah. Okay, and then favorite music, you can list your absolute all-time favorites here and make a cute little thing. Okay, life is better with music. Oh, this is for going to music. So concert tracker. Cool. And then concert tracker. That's such a cute little set of icons right there. All right, concerts to see. And then concert reviews. This is kind of fun. Oh my gosh. All right, so this one is 2 pages. And then you have all of this for it. Then favorite concerts, 2 pages as well. Okay, then these are a few of my favorite things. And some blank dot grid paper to create your own pages. Super cool. That is kind of fun, you guys. All right, so here is like a plaid inside of the cover, and then the little film strip on the back. That is pretty cute. Okay, so these are going to be fun. Let's look at the tapes first. Oh my gosh. So if you're new here, I have a music degree, saxophone performance. I was going to go play in pit orchestras on Broadway. That was my early dream until dreams changed, right? So, I love this. Okay. I love that tape. I already can tell. Okay, so getting into these can be tough. The sticker on the sides are really cute, but they're hard to get into. So we're just gonna get a hole in each of these to open it. When I have a huge set of tapes and things to unbox, I often will do this off screen so that I don't waste a bunch of time with you guys. But you can see me do this process right now. Oh my God, all the little music stuff on these, obsessed, love it. So one thing to note already, it says 6 tapes, but there's only 5. Probably because there's 2 large pre-cut tape rolls. Usually it's a large and a small with an extra set of washi tape, but those are both very large. So it takes up a little bit more space. Okay, these are super cute. Okay, I already did that one. Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna lay these out. This is my absolute favorite thing from this release, this one tape. Look at that. That is so fun. Usually little music note tapes are like on white and then just the black lines, but this is gray with some like splatter in it, and it's just super cool and unique. I think it's so fun. Okay, now we have this one. So this is like maybe a 30mm tape. This is like a 20mm tape. And I rolled it all up. Okay. There we go. That is super fun. And then this one's like a little film strip. Oh my gosh, this is fun. That is so fun. Okay, so then let's go ahead and look at these as well. We'll scroll through this because there's usually quite a few stickers on this. These are all pre-cut to make it easy. Oh my gosh, that is so much fun. And then it's repeated here. That is quite a bit of tape. And pretty thick. You'll get through 4 or 5 sets of these designs on a single roll. I've never unrolled it all the way and counted, but you'll get at least that many. Okay, this one. Okay, started picking up those stickers instead of unrolling it. So we're gonna unroll it this way. Okay, this is the music one. So that was like the movie one, and now we've got all the music stuff. Oh, I love this. Then it repeats here. This is so much fun. Okay, so let's take a look at the matching stickers as well. Try to save the tapes. It's hard sometimes to roll them back up. Okay. So sticker book is going to be great too. And this one is also 24 pages of stickers. So here is some music stuff. This is adorable. I love the layered ones. That is so fun. Okay, and then we've got some movie stickers, little film strips and things. That one is fun. Oh, look at this washi strip with all the records. That's adorable. Oh my gosh. Okay. Super fun, super fun. All right, we've got some letters, and then those were all paper on that part, and this is all the sticker, like clear sticker paper. And this is fun. Okay, more of those records and things like that. Oh my gosh, this page, you guys. Okay, we're doing something music because I absolutely love this. Okay, I have to figure out what I want to do, but I love this stuff. I mean, I like movies too, but you guys know music is my jam. All right. All right, there we go. All right, I'm gonna grab some supplies so that we can do a music spread. All right, I grabbed my current creative journal and my stuff for cutting things, and we are going to get started. I don't know when this is posting yet because I don't know the release date. Everything, again, is in the description. So I don't know if you can see the other stuff. So we're just gonna clip it and make sure I don't accidentally turn that page. Okay, so we're into October. I want to do a lot of like Halloween and spooky spreads in here, but we're going to go for first a music spread because I absolutely have to use these, and I don't want to use these in my like research and development notebooks because I absolutely want to use these. Okay, so for this, we're going to grab the specific music things, which we'll grab those two and use some of these. So first, I want to use these. How do I want to use them? Do I want to make a window? Do I want to make faux Dutch doors? Faux Dutch doors could be really fun. Okay, if I do that with this one, that gets me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 days. That's a lot of days of journal. Just like 6 days of journal would be better to make sure that I also have some Halloween-y spreads on here. Okay, what about if we do... Okay, just working through this in my head. I also really like this one, but it's too short for this journal. I could put it in a different way, though. I think we're going to make a window because... Do I want to make a window? Because I could do stuff with this. That would be hard, though, because they're not symmetrical at all. Okay, thinking about it. No, I think we're just going to do 2 Dutch doors and just make it pretty traditional as it is, because I think the music notes are going to be difficult to manage with that. But with that said, this is most definitely going to be the back side, the very last one. I'm going to leave it hanging off like that so I can see where things are. And I think, guys, I'm going to use this one too. Recently, I've been doing a black thin tape on the edges to kind of like be a little border. It makes everything pop more, and I leave a little bit of white space in between the 2 pieces. And I think the little film strip can really nicely serve that same purpose. So we're going to do that on the front as well. Let's just get that one done. And I think it's going to look super cute to have that. Okay. Ooh, another idea, as I'm just coming up with that, with different ideas. I had done a wreath kind of spread across 2 pages for my, what was it, September cover page. And I could do like a wreath like this that goes like this shape, kind of like record shaped. But the question is, do I have the right things to fill in the gaps? What do you think? Can I do it? Will it work? Should we just go for it? I think we just try it and we go for it. Because that would look super, super, super cool. Okay. So for that, we're going to make a circle right from the center and try to follow that shape pretty well. And then we'll have to see about putting stickers on the back sides. Those won't be perfect, but the view that we want to be perfect is from the middle of this spread. So that'll work. Okay. That big for the center will be good. And we're not making a perfect circle because some of the stickers will, you know, go over and all that stuff. Okay, this is Artist Eraser. It's like putty, but it takes up a little bit of it once I've drawn the circle so that it's not so dark, so that when I do put things over it, I don't see as much of the line behind the stickers and things like that. Okay, this is gonna be fun. I think this will look awesome. Okay, so it's gonna be kind of record player shaped. We do have a whole bunch of music note stickers here as well. And we're not gonna only put music notes in here. But let's get started. If I can pick up any stickers. This fingernail is really short compared to normal, and it's my normal one that picks up stickers, and I'm having trouble with it right now because it's so short. Okay, so we're gonna go put this one just right here. That's gonna go out a little. That's okay. That's way far out compared to where it is, but compared to where the circle is, but I'm okay with that. And then this is also circular, but it has a straight cutoff. Maybe I don't want to do that one there. Okay. So this one, let's put across the page. Why not? And then at least one more piece of music notes. And then we'll get some other stuff in as well. Okay. It's looking pretty fun, you guys. All right, so we could always put some square stuff, though I think that might look better on the back pages. Also, we could put some girls. Like these two girls are different, obviously. They both have the elbow sticking out, so it might work okay to have one on this side and then the other one on the back side. We'll see how that works, because their elbows would be pointing out kind of in the same place. We'll see. Okay, then since we put someone down, we'll have a second someone so that we can have two people on the page. And they are big, so they take up the space. So I don't need as many small stickers to form the little wreath. Okay. The little records will make it easy to kind of fill some things and pull it together. So those are great. We also can use these smaller ones like that. A camera is a good one. A little tape. A boom box, oh, that's cool. Put that one right there. All right, here's another tape. Or these sunglasses are pretty cool though. I like those. Let's just put them like this. They won't be part of the Dutch doors. We can always get a few little music notes around to pull all of that together just a little bit more. We still need a few stickers. Oh, that one rolled over on itself. Let's fix that. Okay, we still need some stickers there. We have this one. It's the same thing as right here, though this one's smaller, but we might be able to make it work on the back side. Something colorful there. Maybe the purse, because that is red. Yeah, I guess the purse. Where did the purse go? There it is. And we should get a music note up there as well. We're gonna turn this one upside down though, because it'll be easier to get the little round part on the back side. Okay, I feel like right there, let's put a lipstick. Okay, this is our wreath, our music wreath. So now we're gonna go ahead and cut this out and try to figure out the back sides of these. All right, so also my cutting board is not as big as the notebook, so I will have to shift it mid-cutting. By the way, you can use scissors to cut this out if you want to. I prefer a cutting tool with a rotating blade. This one's a gyro cut. There are a couple of different options you could get if you're looking for something, but this one is the one I prefer. But it makes it really easy to make those cuts. And then I do tend to use scissors or an X-Acto knife right along the edge down here, especially when it's just a small little section. Just, it's easier and quicker and makes for a straighter line. All right, so that's what we've got. We will put a little decor kind of going like this on the back side, and we'll of course put in some boxes for functionality. This is gonna be hard, but it's gonna be worth it, I think. So we are gonna put down the stickers that we can that match, like the circular things and the people and things like that, and get those done, and then fill in all the other gaps and figure it out. I do love when we have to kind of use our puzzle brain in order to figure out how to make the backside of a Dutch door spread. It's really fun. I also love when I'm making a Dutch door spread and everything's ready for me to just have the exact same sticker or mirror image sticker on the backside. so I don't have to think as hard. So doing a variety is nice. There we go. And while we're here, now that we've made this cut, I'm gonna go ahead and trim all these tapes because we don't need them sticking out over the edge anymore. All right, wreaths are one of my favorite new, they're not new, but they're one of my favorite ones that I'm just getting into that are really fun to create. Especially with this bigger notebook, I just have so much space. I still have enough to have a day's journaling right there, but in an A5, you start to lose out on a little bit of space by cutting away so much. But I still feel like I have enough to journal with. Okay, we're gonna put that there and figure out the back side. Okay, we have so many stickers here now. Okay, so this girl, we said maybe would work with the elbow, which would go right there. And we can trim off a tiny bit of her cowboy hat. I don't think it'll be too noticeable. And right in those gaps, later we can fill in some music notes. Okay, one of the other girls that we haven't used yet, can we make her fit with this? She is similar height, but no purse. And we want her feet to not get cut off. So we're gonna go this way and fill that in with something later. So as you can see, it's not perfect on the back side, but we always are able to make it work. Okay, so we need a circular thing here. Circular thing, a record, you guys. And this one was here. You don't need to do the exact same thing from the front to the back, though I find it is easier to fill in those gaps if you kind of know what to do. We said this is much smaller. Do I have any others here? Maybe a slightly bigger set of photographs? Oh yeah. Okay, put that one down. This one's bigger. And getting it on the back side is gonna be a little different, but I'm gonna go like this. And that's gonna work pretty well. Okay. A little camera. Just, it makes it easy knowing where to put things that are pretty symmetrical so that you don't have to just completely do an entirely new design on the back side. It's just, I don't know. I think it helps a bit. We had the purse. Okay. And then a lot of music stuff. So let's see what we can come up with for using music notes on the back side. Here are the full sections. We've just got this like little thing there. Trying to see if we have anything that's like the right size. We could do, I don't want to turn it upside down because then the treble clef is the wrong way. So maybe not that one. Okay, put this one back down. This one's just all sorts of weird. Sometimes people making music stuff makes me cackle with how they're set up. But I think what we're gonna do, this is the right shape this way. So what we're gonna do is trim it right there and trim up that stuff to make it all work. So there we go with that. And then we're just gonna have it cut off like there in a straight line so that it ends and it fills this little piece. It is upside down. Ignore that. Okay, this one might be difficult with the way that pops up there. But we could always put something else in there instead. Like a secondary music note and just fill it in. Okay, so we have a couple of things here too. Did we do this one yet? No, we didn't. We're gonna do it like that. It's not perfect. We're gonna fill it in a minute with some other things, but it gets the music notes on this side. Okay, we're just flipping back and forth, trying to figure this out. This is a great way to start looking at how things are with the pet tapes, because I can just look and hold it out and see. Okay. This might be our best bet, and then fill in a couple of things. Okay, so then if I do that, what I would want to do is have a music note sticking up like that. And put something right there. I need something smaller though. Here's a small one. And go like that. And something colorful should go there. So let's do a lipstick. And then because I want more color on this page, let's put another mixtape here. I need something there. These are different images than the Polaroids here. So those look like those will fit pretty well. And then we discussed putting in some music notes next to the girl here. So I'm going to put one there. And do I have a tiny, tiny music note anywhere? Those are all bigger. Okay, nothing right there unless... could put the... oh, hey, don't peel up on me. The little earrings. I'll just put the little earrings there, part of the collage. Okay. So there's this one. That part's done. This needs a little bit. So some sunglasses there. The shoes would fit nicely there, along with the other sunglasses. Okay, our little Dutch door, wreath, whatever you want to call it, is done. We need to get some decor. I might need this. I don't need to roll it up all the way yet. We need to get a little bit of decor right around here before we put our boxes down. So let's take a look at what we should do. I kind of love using some of these because this is so complex. Having just a simple big sticker in some of these places would be really nice. So we're gonna do it here and here for some balance. Oh, that's so fun. Okay, and then we need something kind of whimsical or different here. I like this hand, so we're gonna put it right here. That's really cute. Something else to go with it. Maybe just, we haven't used this really cool little music thing. Treble clef with everything exploding out of it. That's pretty cool. So we're gonna do that and just have it like that. And then something here. So we have quotes here and here. Oh, this is cute. Just another little image, but shorter than these ones. We're just gonna get that in. I think that's really pretty. Okay, so then we just have a little bit of decor all around, and we're gonna add in some boxes and things like that. So back to the front of this, where all the music themed boxes are. Taking my pick of what I want to use. On the front, we are going to go ahead and do 2 like smaller sets of boxes because there is a lot going on these pages. So I'm just going to layer down 2 smaller sets of boxes. If I have a lot to write, I will use up an entire page like this for a day. If I don't have a lot to write, I probably could get away with doing 1 day on each side. We are going to have them, again, kind of like this and this. We're offset. We're going to do these ones like that as well because I think it looks good that way. All right, now to get some boxes in here. And I do like the pre-layered stuff. I think it's super fun. So we're going to grab this one. Okay, which one has the most space? I think we might have more space over here, so I'll use a big box over there. And we are gonna put 1 box in there, so I don't want this too close, unless I want it like that. No. Okay, so we're gonna put this one here. And you will see some of it through this, but that's okay in this instance. I think it still looks awesome. And then this layered one we'll put on the other side. And I think it's gonna fit nicely like that. That looks cool. And I do want to get a couple of boxes right in there, but I think it might be fun to do circular ones with the records like that. That's kind of fun. Okay, so then what if we do the same thing on this back one and going up over here to, again, kind of balance so they're not exactly across from each other, and do it like that. Now the question is, do I want a plain box like this coming off of it as well? No, I do not think I do. Okay, so this is the final music wreath spread. That's what we'll call it, a music wreath. I think it turned out super cool. As a reminder, this Wrong release is available now. You can grab everything at her site. Everything is in the description down below, and use my code AmyPlansThings to save 10%. All right, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye. Bye.